One thing that I've seen, not just in Philadelphia, but across the state and across the country, in the times that I've had to visit across the country, a lot of parents are not in the know. They're the last to know.
Yeah.
Specifically, if there are several barriers around language. A lot of educational entities across the country do not respect an additional language in the home. They do not give parents and families information. They don't send children home with information. They don't provide information on their school websites, at school board meetings. It's something where it should be a given. It shouldn't have to be an ask. I shouldn't have to ask, can I get this translated? It should already be there. If as a school leader or a school district, they know the demographics of their school communities. And in Philadelphia specifically, it's rising by leaps and bounds.
I think the school district's over 20% Latino kids.
And it's rising. It's rising more and
more.
Go
to Kennett Square, Norristown, and those pockets in the suburban pockets, it's
Absolutely.
majority plus.
Sure. There's definitely a need for more things to be offered in the language that is spoken at home, in people's native languages.
There's a lot here. You know, we're UnidosUS, where I work at, we're dealing with the internet access question.
Yes.
I just did a press event in New Jersey around getting that bill, ACP, Affordability Connectivity Program, extended, because during COVID, a lot of the Latino kids, they have internet access, but it's through their parents' phone at home. So so there's a lot of those kind of challenges. And the Latino piece, I'm so glad that y'all are focusing on the whole metro area, because this ain't like back in the days where it was Hunting Park, it was 4 neighborhoods where Latinos lived, and that's it.
Right.
There's Latino kids and Spanish-speaking parents in every school in the 5-county area. And a lot of these communities are real slow to those dynamics.
For sure.
Absolutely. And as a result of that, us seeing that need, and not just, and this is what I call the bubble. The Spanish population bubble in Philly, it needs to be burst, and we need to get out of it because of what you just stated. They are, based on the most recent census that was done, and I say this as a person that was a census worker out there and promoting it, we're everywhere. And because we're everywhere, our needs also have to be met. We also have to be respected as far as, being constituents, being voters, and things of that nature. So you have to provide things in our language.
I want to give people a sense of how heavy this gets, and I know you know this, is that we have, especially Mexican and Central American, and even some South American populations in this area, where those families' first language isn't even Spanish. Because tenemos guatemalteco y gente de that their native language is their primary. So there's a lot of challenges that these families have that we have to be pendiente